gunshots started slinging out. What up, Jobins? Episode 63. Me and Brendan are in Gallup, New Mexico. We're almost to the fucking new apartment. This is insane. How do you feel, Brendan?
Well, I'm a little worn out, but I'm also really energized. Like, after getting the podcast set up, I'm really pumped up. But it was a long drive, for sure.
It's been a busy but a lot of fun past 2 days with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we've driven across country, Jobins. The pod has officially moved. Sugar Shane, we're so thankful for this opportunity, Jobin. We can't wait. Tomorrow, Jobins, we will reach you. We got a 4.5 hour drive from here, and then we touch down. And I can't wait. Warlike's not fucking sleeping in the apartment anymore, Jobins. I said, okay, Warlike, you want to keep talking some shit? Sean can't protect you in the apartment, Jobin. I'm going to fuck you up. And you know what I go? I go, I'm going to shave your head when you're sleeping. Guess what?
What?
He talks all this shit the first day he arrives in Arizona. Guess what I find out?
What is that?
He goes, I talk some shit. And he goes, nope, not going to happen, Schmidt. I'm staying at Sean's apartment. Or Sean's house. What a fucking puss. He's scared, Jobins. My boy Warlike is scared. But hey, Sean ain't that far away from the apartment. He can't hide very far.
It's like the Ultimate Fighter almost.
Oh, yeah.
With these antics.
Oh, yeah, that's how I view it. Anytime. Well, so all the Jobins, if you haven't seen the new South Park Pandemic episodes, go check them out. They're good. But remember how Cartman's kids felt around Kyle? Remember how they were like, oh, these really nice kids, and then whenever Kyle would come around, they would just fucking freak out?
Yeah, that was funny.
That's what Warlike does to me.
You just hate him for no reason.
No, I don't hate him. I love Warlike. But there's just something about the guy that makes me want to pick him up and body slam him through the floor. But I love the guy. I can't wait to see him. Give him a nice little, hey, Warlike.
What if he just whoops your ass? What if he's been training his ass off?
If he whoops my ass, there's a difference. Here's the difference between me and Warlike. Warlike whoops my ass. I shake his hand, and I want to go again. Kicks my ass again, I'm going to shake his hand, and I want to go again. I'll accept defeat, but I'll always keep taking a challenge. Warlike does not accept defeat. Warlike, if he lost, he'd like, oh, I won. And he wouldn't want it. Oh, I won.
I guess I'd have to see that in person to know what you're talking about.
Oh, you're going to find out.
But if that's the case, I would be like, come on, just take the L. Just take the L like you should, if that's what you're saying.
I'm more going hard on him again because he actually watched our pod. And he sent me a message when I was talking some shit on him. Mm-hmm. He's like, "Oh, that's how you really feel." I'm like, "No, you know it's all love," but he was just kind of giving it me back. Oh yeah. How do you feel about all this? About moving away from your family, brother?
That's
How are your emotions going right now? Let the Jobins know.
Jobins. I've been I don't know, maybe like anxious would be probably the best word of just like going into something that I don't know really. Like, I don't know. I always like to be in a comfortable position. And I guess that's put me in a spot to where I haven't really chased my own dreams.
Yeah.
And then like, I'm anxious because it's like I'm just taking a leap of faith in a way, but also like going to be dedicated, working, grinding. But like, there's so much going on, right? It's crazy, but it's also an amazing opportunity that I think we'll both capitalize on. And like, I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity, and it's an anxiety thing too, in a way that like, man, I'm just doing something that like, I don't know what could happen, but it could be crazy.
Well, what you said, a lot of people you get in this comfortable routine. You got your job, you get home, you do your night thing. Either if it's washing your clothes, doing the dishes, cooking dinner. If you got kids, you're taking care of kids. And then you just find yourself in this circle of routine. Yeah. And I think a lot of people find themselves like that, man.
Another thing.
And so you're doing the first. You need some water? I grab it.
Yes, dude.
We cheaped up, Jobins. We got a little bit of cotton mouth. Our apologies. We'll get a little louder, too. I need to put these up a little bit. There we go.
Thank you for the water. I'm sorry about that, Jobins. I really am.
Yeah. Now we're going.
There's a lot happening.
But it's all, I think you're doing the right thing, brother, with stepping out. The first thing that you can do is step out of your comfort zone. And you're working towards, you have goals, you have dreams, and you have things that you want to do, and you're working towards those.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a step in a place where the directions and paths and doorways can all open for it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm right there with you, though, Jobin. I'm right there with you. You know, we've been grinding at this podcast, but, you know, I'm taking a leap of faith. You know, I believe in myself. I believe in you. I believe in me. Evidently, Sean believes in us. Otherwise, he'd be, like, not dealing with that, you know? So he sees something in us, and we have good work habits and everything, so I think we're going to overcome those things. I think a lot of people should kind of try and break out of their normal routines and everyday things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Try and chase something of their own goals.
Yeah,
Right?
who knows how much good it could do for you.
Yeah. And they'd be surprised on what even something little, like a podcast. Podcasts aren't little, but we started it on a, like, you've wanted to do it, I've wanted to do it, and then we did it. And then we just stuck with it. Our goal was always to do one week. We didn't always make that. Mm-hmm. There was times where a couple weeks went by and an episode didn't come out, but we just stuck with it. And I think most people, they kind of give up and they don't stick with it. Where it's like, even if it's not that much, maybe once a week, twice a week, that you're doing whatever it is. It doesn't have to be every week. You can miss a week, but just stick with it. No, I think as long as you just stick with it, good things can happen. Yeah.
The move's been easy too, because my dad, he was like, you know, he said, you're doing this, like, if you didn't do this, you'd regret it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really stuck with me.
Something you don't want to live with. Just thinking, God, what if?
Like, go for it.
What
if you have the opportunity, go for it, Jobins.
That's something I don't want to have when I'm old. I don't want to be old and be like, fuck, I wish I would have talked to more girls. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. Mm-hmm. I don't want that. Mm-hmm. I want to die because, you know, we can die any day, any moment. And I'm grateful for the life I've had so far, and that's how I'm going to keep it going. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're just leveling up a little bit. But yeah. Let's talk. I want to fill you Jobins in on the last weekend. Because, man, so Friday, let's go back. Let's turn the wheels back. Mm-hmm. What'd you do Friday? Oh, what'd you do? You had your last day at work, right?
Yeah. It was my last day at work.
And then tell them what you got lined up.
Oh. Well, I guess in a way I still do have a comfort zone because, like, I'm transferring to a branch at the bank that I work at, which is really awesome that, like, they were able to do that for me. Mm-hmm. But I was, you know, and I'll be working. So I got a job going out into Arizona already to make things easier.
That's not comfort because the job isn't your focus. You're going to be focusing more. The job is just to make sure you can pay for your bills, and when I get my job, I pay for my bills. You know what I mean?
just have to make sure that job doesn't get in the way of the true vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just steer clear and just make sure.
And if the bank don't work out, you know, you're like, oh, I'm working too many days at the bank, and I'd rather have a job where I'm not working that much. There's going to be so many opportunities out there that you can grab something else. You don't have to work for a bank. You got that bank job because it was the smartest thing to do. If you can already have a job lined out where you're moving, that's the smartest thing you can do.
True.
So I don't think that's a comfort zone thing, because you're doing it in a different state with different people. But yeah, I do get what you mean. But then Friday, we hung out with our boys, our buddy Danny and Allison. They threw a go away party for us. How fucking cool was that?
It was amazing.
They had a sign up, good luck, Brendan and Ricky. That hit the fields. They all got us gifts and shit, and we all just hung out and just enjoyed the night.
Everyone that was there, like, I love everybody that was there, so it was a really great time.
Yeah.
And, like, they got me into basketball trading cards now. Yeah. I was like, nah, I can't get into cards. Now it's like I bought, like, 4 draft pick cards, Panini.
Yeah.
And then it's like I'm all excited.
That was another – talk about signs, Jobins. You want to hear about a sign? Our boy Danny got me a UFC Panini Chronicles box, and he got Brendan a Chronicles basketball box, like you said. And I was going to keep it – I wasn't going to open it. I'm like, oh, you know what? These are hard to find now. Like, it's getting harder to find these. I'm going to keep this one packaged. I'm going to have Sean sign it when I get to Arizona. It'd be way cooler to have like that. And they're like, no, open it. And I talk some shit. I go – because I do have a lot. I bought like 10 or 11 of these boxes, Jobins, and I never pulled an autograph. I talk shit. I go, I already have the whole collection, guys. It'll be cooler if I just keep it in the box. There's no way I'm going to pull an autograph. So sure enough, we're opening them. And mark my words, Jobins, I pull an autograph Hall of Fame
Mark my
Mark
word.
Coleman card. And I was like, what the fuck does this mean? I took it as a sign, like good things are going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, because it was a moment for me and my friends. They all got excited. Our buddies Mo and Danny, they're trying to flip Pokemon cards and stuff. And they're already big into Pokemon cards and all that. And so after I opened up that autograph, it made my buddy Danny want to open up some of his Pokemon cards, and that was fun. It was really fun.
He got like a V base Charizard, like V Max is the
something.
I think it's
I
like
didn't
V
know
Max.
shit. I don't know
If
shit
he had a
about
V Max
Pokemon.
Charizard, that'd be worth a lot. But he only had the V Max, like the V one, so it's
Yeah.
like $5.
I just know centering and shadowless and no and creases, edges. That's all Schmitty knows. But yeah, Friday, and then oh my God, Jobins, the time has gone by so fast. The whole last week getting packed up, ready, flew. Friday night with the boys flew by. Saturday, all the boys came over to my house for the UFC events. What a night to kick off the last UFC event with not the last, but just one for a long time. But with all the boys, what a card to get sent off to. And that was another thing that our buddy Cookie said. He's like, how fitting is it that the heavyweight and flyweight are fighting with our boys, our biggest friend and our littlest friend are leaving. And I thought that was cool too. But Francis. How about Francis, dude?
Impressed me.
Yeah.
Not in the way you thought, too.
Dude, torn, MCL or ACL, whatever it is.
MCL. Before the fight, right?
Before the fight. That's why. And it was fucked up because the announcers, Joe or someone said it. They were like, oh, his knees were fucked up or something. I was like, oh, fuck, they're calling that out. And then he's down 2 rounds with a blown knee.
MCL, yeah.
And he does that wrestling, bro.
You know who taught him it?
Oh, yeah, Usman.
That guy's a monster.
Yeah. Oh, well, all them guys, you know. But, dude.
He looked good.
That was one of the best title defenses in a heavyweight in a long time. Being down 2 rounds, coming back, not relying on his striking. Francis says, okay, this ain't happening.
To the more technical fighter.
Yeah, dude.
That
and not
is
only that,
crazy.
he was doing good shit.
He was.
Remember the slam? He
Yeah.
slammed him, dude.
Dude, he was just more powerful than him.
Dude.
Even though they were like the same size, he's
Yeah.
he's still stronger.
Dude, Francis, when he has the energy, he is fast on transitions, dude. He is fast. And it's holy shit. Hats off to that. That was a good fight. And then I guess he'll be out for a little while.
Cyril Gane is still gonna be a threat,
Yeah.
coming out.
I guess we see what happens with John Jones. He tweeted out, guess we'll see whose daddy's back. And
Oh
then,
God.
Yeah, and then I think it was Bisbing or someone, maybe Chael Sonnen or Bisbing. They were like, quit tweeting and start fighting. I think it was Bisbing. And that's my point too. So it's interesting. We'll see what happens with John. I would like to see John Jones and Stipe for the interim title, since Francis is going to be out a while. Why the interim title? Because I just still think Stipe deserves it, and he should have had. You are talking about the greatest heavyweight of all time, and the dude made a mistake and got knocked out, and you're not getting the trilogy fight.
Yeah. You know
Bugs
what?
me.
I think Francis should be worried about John Jones wrestling coming in because you know who he's training with? Henry Cejudo,
Yep.
who's an Olympic gold medalist in wrestling. Like
Yeah, he's retired, but yeah.
he still knows his shit,
Yeah, I
dude.
know. I'm just talking shit because he's all about coming out of retirement and blah blah blah.
And
He's
his other guy,
having that war with Dana.
his other guy won.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Figgy got his belt back.
Against,
How about that fight? How about that? So that was the fastest trilogy ever in history in days length, which I thought was pretty interesting.
they ran it back
Yeah.
to back.
And now they got to have a fourth, right? They got to do a fourth.
Yeah, it's only fair because it was close.
Dude, Moreno was so confident in the first. He was talking shit, but then he was throwing those wild punches that just weren't landing. And then he looked better in the later rounds. Brendan did, but it was just too late.
Yeah.
And then Figgy, man.
He remember that shove he did?
Yeah.
He shoved him at one point.
Dude,
like a
respect for
punk.
Figgy for getting his belt back, dude.
He did do that.
People talk shit on the flyweights, Jobins. I don't get that. That shit they're some of the best fighters. I'll go down a whole road down there with that.
Kai Kara France looked pretty good.
Yeah. No. Are you talking about when he fought Cody?
Garbrandt?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He could
Yep.
take one of those guys next.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be fun. And then I'm still, the heavyweights, dude. I know I said the interim with Stipe, but then you also got to remember the Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa fight. There's a lot going on with the heavyweights right now. That's fun.
Dude, if Tai Tuivasa wins that fight, I'd love to see him against Stipe.
Yeah. Oh. I guess we'll just see what John Jones wants to do. That's the thing. But yeah. All right. So, and then Sunday was our last fucking day. I didn't even tell you about this, but Schmitty went through some adversity on the last day. I had a nail in my tire.
Oh.
There was no way I was driving across country. My mom, I just kept forgetting about it. And then I was like, oh, fuck. Because we didn't know if I had a nail in my tire. I just kept losing air in my tire.
Mm-hmm.
And, sometimes it happens when it's really cold out and you'll lose a couple.
Right.
You'll shave a couple. Well, so it was Sunday. On Thursday, I filled my tire up because it was like Tuesday that my shit was just down. So I went and filled it up, went down again. And then, the weekend just went so fast, hanging out with the boys and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sunday, it was early in the morning. I talked to my mom. I'm like, oh, yeah, I need to go. Oh, yeah, I was going to tell her. I'm like, I need to just wipe down the inside of my car real quick and go fill up my tire. And she goes, oh, we were supposed to look at that. So then we get into this we were almost like, should we push it off? Because it was Sunday. Who's open to fix a tire, that can do it?
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, Walmart had my back. Drove down
Shout out Wally.
$15, 2 hours, and I got my tire fixed. And we've driven across country, no problems at all. It's fucking, I'm like, I'm so glad I did that. Because who knows what kind of hell I could have went through. Or how many times we would have had to pull over to fucking air
all
up
the weight in
Yeah.
the car too. Guys,
100%.
Jobins, our cars are packed to the gills. Packed to the my passenger seat, everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Sean's going to give us shit. He's going to be like, what the fuck you bringing the whole house for, Schmitz? And that, Jobins, I brought maybe like a fifth of my shit. If that, maybe a tenth.
I'd say 2/5.
Two
right?
fifths?
Like there's 3/5.
Bro, I
still
didn't
at the
bring any of
house.
my movies. I didn't bring any of my other collections. I don't want to spit my shit. People are going to go steal it. But yeah, and then, so I dealt with that, right? And then my family came over, my sister and Aunt Laura and my mom. I was spent it with my dad. And we all just had a nice night. Very emotional. They brought the pups out, said goodbye to the pups. Saying goodbye to all my friends' pups was tough, too, because they all, Jobins, I'm an animal guy, I'm a dog guy, and all my friends' dogs, when I go over to their house, they don't leave my fucking side. I'm their favorite uncle. You know what I mean? And with Danny's dog, Sonny, I literally feel like I'm just a bad drug addict parent, and I can't take care of her, so Danny and Allison are taking care of her for me while I get my shit together. And then hopefully maybe one day I can be good enough and I'll take care of her.
That's how you feel?
That's how I feel because she's my dog and I don't have her.
It's not your dog.
That's my dog.
That's
dude.
Danny's dog and Allison's dog.
It don't feel like it. Sonny's my dog, dude. Who's gonna have a picture of her in an apartment? Me. That Danny gave.
That's true.
Danny
He did give you
knows.
a picture.
Danny knows. Was that a fucked up analogy? I kind of feel bad. I'm tired. I'm not thinking right. My bad, Jobins.
We've been on the road for a long ass time.
Smitty's saying fucked up analogies and shit. Damn it. All right, well, yeah. How about Monday morning?
Monday morning was pretty rough because
You weren't up in time.
Yeah, you woke me up. You
So
called me.
Jobins, he's like, you want me to come over at 6? Dude, whenever you say it, Schmidt, I'll come over. I'll be there. I'm like,
That is how I said it.
So we almost went with 6 at first. And they're like, we're not going to be getting on the road because I wanted to get my coffee from my Starbucks girls one last time. Which, shout out, by the way, we showed up there, and it was hard saying bye to them. They've been my homies for like 4 or 5 years now. They're my girls. I go get my coffee. They make my day. The least I can do is make theirs with laughter. I dealt with customer service. People fucking suck. The customers that were fucking awesome meant something. So I've always known that. And so if they're making my day with the fucking delicious coffee, I'm making their day and I'm making them laugh. And that's how it's been for 4 years. They were my homies. I'm going to miss them because my coffee's always perfect and delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to pack them up and take them with me.
Take your whole
Yeah.
the whole squad.
Yeah, but we show up and they got gifts for me. I haven't opened them yet. I'm saving them for when we get in the apartment, when we unload. They got me gifts and shit. I'm like, oh, you girls are the best. I'm going to miss them. I'm going to fucking miss them. But yeah, Sunday morning. Where was I going before the coffee thing?
You were talking about Sunny because of how much you miss Sunny, and
Yeah.
then you were talking about Monday morning being
Yeah, Monday.
really. And we were talking about how I was
Oh
late.
yeah, you were late. That's right. Yeah, that's right. There it is.
Yeah, I was late.
Yeah, you were late, and then yeah.
But
So,
wait, get this.
so hold on. We go. How about 7:00? 7's better because now I'm back on page. 8:00 we're gonna go get because they open at 8. Go get my coffee from my Starbucks girls, and we'll get on the road. So I'm up, Jobins. I'm excited. You know, I got a lot of shit to do. I probably got up at like 5:30. Got my shit together. I'm waiting for Brennan. I text him at like 6:40. I'm like, you know what, dude? You can come over. If you want to come over whenever you're ready, you can. Doesn't reply. And right there, I was already known. I had already known because he replies right away. He's a good replier on phones. And I give him like 15 minutes. Now it's 7:00. I go, you awake? Nothing.
Yeah, call me.
Nothing. And then I waited like another 15 minutes.
Why?
Called you.
Then I answered it.
Yeah. This is what I get. Hello. Oh, what time is it? Oh, 7. Oh.
That's what happened. I took a shower and I was like, shit, I left my suit. We had to go back and get my suit too, guys.
Yeah. So it started off with a bang.
But to be fair, I helped you pack your stuff.
Oh yeah, 100%.
My stuff was all packed in my car already to go.
And your car came in handy with some of my shit.
Exactly.
Couldn't even.
Imagine if I needed your help to pack more shit.
I had to forfeit some of my shit. I was upset. I was sad. I'm still sad. Damn it. But yeah, leaving the mom and dad, Jobins, saying goodbye. I'm a mama's boy. That was tough. And you know what? You know what I keep thinking and telling my mom and dad? You know, they keep empowering me. I keep empowering them. Like, we're all just going to empower each other. But I keep telling myself, thank God for technology. Imagine making a big move like this like 40 years ago when you didn't have FaceTime and it was harder to call people, signals, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have a lot of blessings with
ways
of being able to stay in contact with people, even though we're so far away and won't feel that way. So, yeah, leaving the moms, that was pretty tough, Jobins. But yeah. Very grateful for this opportunity. I've never felt like anything like this in my entire life. I'm overwhelmed. It doesn't feel real. I'm driving across country, and it doesn't feel real. My ideas, our creative ideas, are flowing. We have so many things we want to do. That's one thing that I think comes very natural to us, is we're just very naturally creative, and that's thank God, because that would be tough, like trying to think of shit, but it just comes natural. So a lot of fun. We got a lot of things planned, right? When we touch down, it's going to be a fucking sprint. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see what we got.
Oh, my God. The road trip itself, I didn't really talk much about. Dude.
Yeah, this is your first time driving across country.
Yeah, it's the longest I've actually been in a car driving myself.
Yeah.
You know.
How'd you feel doing it?
Well, it was nice being with you and having the walkie-talkies. We've been walkie-talking.
Oh, thank God you brought those up. I'm glad you brought those up.
Yeah, that's been sick. I love Good job. Thanks, Dad. The walkie-talkies.
Shout out Dio.
Yeah.
I went over to your house when we we didn't talk about when we hung out, because on the fight on Saturday we went and hung out with your brother and all them too.
Oh my God, that's right.
And they wanted to jump me, but I put Nick in a Kimura real quick, like instant. How I'm gonna do to war like.
You did, yeah.
But more violent, because I love Nick. But more, oh shit, they're both named Nick. Damn it.
Yeah,
wow.
But you're like,
weird.
I love, my brother. But
wow.
We're like him to go fuck himself. You're saying like.
If he listens to that, he might be on. But yeah, we went and hung out with them. That was a good time. And then the walkie-talkies. Those have been so much fun. Because first we're on channel 1 and we start picking up truck drivers.
Cool, it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. So we're like listening to these truck drivers talk.
Yeah, he's like, you got mud flaps hanging off. You got to be careful with that. He's like, you might want to get that looked at. And the guy was like, right, like, thanks.
Yeah. And then it was just so cool because like I'm leading us, Jobins. I got my Google Maps on. I'm leading Brendan, and he's staying right behind me every time. And, we're good drivers. We stay in the right lane. We only pass when you have to in the left lane. We stick to the rules of the road. So I got him, and oh my God, Jobins, it's the fucking cutest thing. I swear to God, I wish someone could see what I see. But, like them little old ladies that are driving in their cars, and you could just barely see their head, and they're kind of like that, and they just look real cute. That's Brendan on top of having these big glasses. So every time I look back, I just see him, and he just looks so happy, and he just looks like his head's barely open.
Jamming to my music,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. I just wish people could see what I'm seeing because it's the funniest thing, dude. I love it. It makes me. Jobins, I was a little sad in my car having a little cry spell. And then I'm like, you know what? I got my brother, though. I'm not alone. I got my brother. And I look up in my rear view and I see him like that. And I fucking just start laughing my ass off. Oh, my God. It's like I need a video of it, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, well, it was tough, dude, to video anything. And,
Yeah.
like, I can't even see out this side. Like,
I know.
I have the rear view mirrors. Or
I feel like I'm in like a
Side
little cave in my car. But the walkie-talkies guiding you, like when we're going, oh Roger, it's just they're so helpful. I can't wait. I want to do pranks with them. Like they're gonna come handy at the apartment.
Oh my God, pranks would be fun.
Pranks are gonna be fun, and we'll be able to walkie-talkie and shit. Or even like if Daniel gets some walkie-talkies and we're neighbors and we can do walkie-talkie shit.
That'd be kind of
You never know how much walkie-talkies are fun, Jobins, until you actually fucking use them.
100.
Yeah. Fuck cell phones. I got a walkie-talkie.
The range
Yeah.
matters. You're not gonna get very far with them.
Oh yeah. So we had one little incident, one little slip up. Other than this little slip up, we had nothing but perfect sales. So I'm trying to get off at Albuquerque, and right when you get off is also, and it just happened to be an on ramp. It's an off ramp and an on ramp at the same time. And what else is happening? Fucking 18-wheeler from hell going like 100 miles an hour right as like you're supposed to get off. So like I slowed down, got behind the 18-wheeler. I thought I gave Brendan enough time, and I didn't walkie-talkie him. Usually I was walkie-talking like, yo, we're going to get off at the exit here. You know what I mean? Didn't do that. And then I thought I gave you enough time, because then I got off the exit. Nope. Sure enough, I'm getting off the exit, Jobins, and I see Brendan just keep going down the highway. I'm like, oh, fuck, no. What is he going to do?
We caught up real quick because I got off at the next exit.
Yeah,
and then there was an outer road right there that led to the next exit.
And I got right back on the highway.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, I was like, at first I was just going to be like, yo, just slow down. I'll catch up to you. But then you had got off. So then I actually got off the next exit, and then you got off back on the highway, then off the highway again onto that exit.
I guess I could have stayed on the highway the whole time and just, been
and I slowed down, and I would have caught up. But that was the only slip up, and we still even recovered pretty well.
Yeah, because we had enough gas, each of us, to do that too.
That's another
next
thing.
time.
That's another thing we've handled pretty well is gas. Don't be dumb, Jobins. Don't think you can go 240 miles on when you got a half tank, because we almost ran out of gas when we went with my uncle and aunt. When we were going there or on our way home?
It was going there.
It was going there?
It was going
Jobins,
there.
I'd never been that close to running out of gas on the longest stretch of the loneliest road in America. Literally named the loneliest road in America. This fucking thing's a strip. And we had blessings that day because we made it on fumes to the gas station. My aunt's freaking in the back. Me and my Uncle John are laughing. You're trying to play like the safe bet, like, oh, everything's going to be fine. Huh?
Yeah, I was just like, oh my God.
But yeah, the road trip's been beautiful. It's been easy. It's been super easy.
Dude, the controlled forest fires, or like not forest fires, but they have like these fires.
Yeah, the little
that
brush
they have
fires.
to like take care of.
Yeah.
In New Mexico, I'd never seen.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh.
Different.
So I wanted to talk to you about this too because I think it's funny. You know the Tony Redbox regionals?
Yes. Yes.
So I had issues with my first tournament, and there was some strings pulled that was some bull crap that caused me not to be able to win that weekend. Well, then your boy, you know how I do with adversity. Fucking conquer it, just like that nail in the tire.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The following weekend, I won. I said enough of this, and I did what I said I wanted to do. I won, right?
I'm listening.
Tim was in that. I beat Tim, and I forget who the other person was. Might have been Sonoman, or it was Jime Time, me, Tim, and maybe Trevor. Fuck, I forget. My bad, Jobins. It's been a crazy couple weeks. Anyway, I win that one, right? Then, all of a sudden, I'm put into the finals. There's a finals tournament where you win $500. They make it the day we move, the day before we move. They knew when I was gonna move too. 24th. They made it the day before I moved, so I'm out, right? Which is okay. There's always gonna be more. That's how Schmitty thinks. There's always gonna be more. It's no big deal. We're moving. Get someone to take my place. I wish I could have picked who took my place. That would have been lit. Some random guy took my place, right? So they have the finals. That random guy, they apparently play a little bit, and that random guy leaves. So then it's just 3 of them. It's Sean, Tim, and Daniel. Daniel's really good. Sean's really good. Daniel's really good, right? I would say Daniel's better than Sean because Daniel averages 20 kills more. Daniel, you can go into Daniel's stream, and he'll pop out at 20. You know what I mean? Like it ain't no thing. So, and then there's Tim. Tim gets helicopter kills, and Tim is improved, right? But he's just not on the Daniel Sean level. One would think, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
Guess what happens? The fucking impossible happens, and Tim Welch, Red Hawk, beats both the O'Malley brothers in the fucking tournament, wins $500. It's crazy. I was shocked. Like when they did it on Sunday and I found out, I was like, no, I was in the Snapchat like, no fucking way, Tim, because I didn't think Tim was gonna win. So, and I was really happy he did. I thought it was cool because he's the underdog. You always want if the underdog wins, it's insane. You know what I mean?
You feel like you might have been able to win it? Is that where you?
Oh, Brendan, you already brought that up. That's funny. That's pretty funny because one would assume that if I had beat Tim the week prior, and Tim won this week, that, hey, maybe Schmitty would have won the finals.
You didn't get to be in it, but the what-if question's always there.
It is.
I respect that you can have that.
I can have that.
Give you that. And
I'm going to leave with that. And I'm going to take it. I'm taking it for the next tournament. Oh, but here's the thing. Sean said that there was some more shit went down with the tournament. Apparently some shit was pulled to where Daniel apparently was going to win, but apparently, like, they didn't count the first game, and Daniel didn't know that until after the game, so he was trying really hard and won. So, but if they had counted that game, Daniel would have won.
And they were all playing that first game too?
I think so. I didn't watch JOBINS. I got to go back and watch, but I think so.
I mean, the only thing that I'd be upset about
maybe Daniel was the only one who didn't know.
If Tony Redbox, if the guy who does the Redbox tournaments, if like he was fixing the rules, that'd be different.
Yeah.
But being a good player and actually just beating them, that's all fair,
Yeah. Well, and Tony Redbox Regionals is shaping up still.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's awesome that he's doing that.
Yeah.
Throwing tournaments to win money.
Yeah. As time goes on, you live and learn, you build it, you make it better, and then hopefully there'll be tournaments that happen where little things like that don't happen. Sean was questioning its
integrity.
Yeah, he was spitting some shit on his pod. I'm like, he's got a point because Sean, I've been there with the Redbox Regionals.
Yeah, you did have some.
I did have some. Yeah. So I've been there, and I understand. But I do also understand that it's shaping. They're working. It's a one. They got a little group there. They're trying to make it better. And as they do more and they learn, you learn as you go, just like as we do podcasts.
The house always wins.
Oh. Don't talk to me and Soneman about that. We might spit some shit. But yeah, here we are, Brendan. Tomorrow, bro, we are in our new apartment. How does that feel when I say that?
I'm excited.
Right?
It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna fucking kill it.
And the apartment's not only, it's not just some apartment. This is an insane lit apartment. Like it's our own bathrooms. What the fuck?
That's nice.
I thought we were gonna be sharing a bathroom, dude. When I found out we get our own bathrooms, I was like, dude, did I die and go to heaven? Am I in heaven? And our rooms are sick. And then Sean's gonna be gaming all the time, and downstairs I'm gonna fuck with him. I got lots of ideas. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Yeah. Well, we're gonna head out, JOBINS. It's a little shorter episode, not too much shorter. But anything else you want to say?
I just want to say thanks to all the JOBINS and everyone that's watching. That's been supporting the podcast, and like thanks you again to Sean and Tim and everybody out there in Arizona. Can't wait to see you all and just kill it.
Oh, tomorrow's gonna be insane, dude. We're gonna roll up. We'll probably be there. Like I probably said it already, but be there around 12, maybe 1. Depend. We might take it easy, relax, and take our time out of here. Get a good night's sleep, rest up, and be prepared for tomorrow. Cause now the fun really begins. I'm excited. I'm overwhelmed. Again, I'm gonna do it again. Sean, thank you for this opportunity, blood. We're not gonna let you down. We're gonna get to work. We got lots of ideas. We're ready. So, Jobins, we'll fucking see you soon. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. We see your messages. We'll get to you. Jobins to the fucking moon. Let's go.